Well, there's definitely one thing about the sunshine. It brings all the children out and the lawnmowers. Which reminds me, I really do need to cut my grass later. Welcome back to the second instalment of seeds for April. Now, this is going to be for flowers, and if you watched the previous video, you'd know that I'm going to be sowing what I call the big guns of the veg, the squash, the pumpkins and such like. But the big guns for me, for the flowers for April, has got to be the flamboyant sunflower. They don't get much bigger than the sunflower. And I'm only doing 3 varieties this year, only. First one of which I'm going to be doing is the giant one. Everyone does the giant sunflower. Now, I do grow them for their size, but I also grow them for the size of the heads, because in autumn, they're great for the birds and the insects love them. Now, there's 2 others I'm going to be doing, if I can find them. Where are they gone? Here we go. Now, this one is a multi-stem variety, quite compact, called Teddy Bear. Now, I grew these, I think it was about 2 years ago, and they've done really well. I think I've got a photo somewhere that I took of them. If I have, I'll pop it in. But I didn't get any luck with them last year. So that's the variety we're going to be doing with them. And the other one is Sunburst, which has varied colours of yellow, red and brown. So that's what I'm going to be doing sunflower wise. Now, what I'm sowing this month is not just what you can sow. There's lots of different things you can sow, but for obvious reasons, my garden's not big enough to sow everything that you can sow in April. So we've got some Love Lies Bleeding. I'm going to get some of them in. I'm going to put some more sweet peas in. I'm going to try and keep the flowers going throughout the season. So we're going to successfully sow them every couple of weeks and keep the flowers going. Now, Agapanthus. Now, I was given a pot of Agapanthus probably around 3 or 4 years ago. And the lady brought them back from holiday. I'm not too sure where it was. It was either the Maldives, might have been the Maldives, Malta, somewhere like that. Begins with M anyway. And the frost last year killed them. Now, even the lady who's got some kept them in the greenhouse and covered in fleece, and they still died. So I managed to get seeds off them last year. I'm going to be trying them this year. If anyone has ever grown Agapanthus from seed, any tips you can give me will be greatly received. I've never ever grown these from seeds. I don't know how to grow them. So yeah, any advice I'd love to hear the advice. Please pop it down below and let us know. Nemophila, some of them in, Sweet William. I'm going to put in some in, look, them 2 stuck together there. Some more Cosmos. Oh, some more of them. Convolvulus, some of them. Foxgloves as well. We do love a foxglove. They are big. Although they don't last very long, they do give a beautiful flower. That's a mixed variety as well, so there's a lot of mixed colours in there, which I tend to go for the mixed packets of seeds. for the different varieties of colour, as opposed to just a yellow or a brown or a pink. Rudbeckia, gonna have some more of them in, or gonna have some of them in. I think that's a new packet, yes. So we're gonna be going for some of them as well. I'll put a list down below for all them, as I normally do. I shouldn't really need to say that, should I? Anyway, bottom of the seed box. Now, I did show you what I've got hidden at the bottom of the seed box, which I've totally forgotten about with the vegetables. And there's no different to the flowers. Now, sitting on top of the box was this pot with just a few seeds in the bottom. Now, they do look like sunflower seeds. Not too sure which type, but I'm going to put all these seeds in just to use them up, find out what they are. I found this at the bottom, which, funny enough, is still in date actually. No, it's not. It's 2 years out of date. 20th of the 8th, 2021, which is my Christmas tree. Grow your own Christmas tree. Now, it's a Nordman fir, it says on the back. Have you ever tried to grow a Christmas tree? Let us know your results down below if you have. I'm going to put them in, see what happens with them. We've got a couple of these seed cards as well. I can't pronounce that. I think it's in French, but it says, "Plant me, I'm a biodegradable flower card." Little one there. Now, I got this from the good lady of the house. Someone had passed away a few years ago, and they was giving out memorials, and her favourite flower was a poppy. And they come up with this, a little seed card. It's got the name of the person and the dates and bits and bobs on this side. But yeah, that was at the bottom, and that's been in there since 2021 as well. So I'm going to find a little space in the garden, and I'll put that in. What else we got? We got some wildflower mix, some passion flower, rainbow chrysanthemums. Now, I've obviously saved the seed or got the seed from somewhere because it's got my label on it, but I'll put them in, see if I can get some different colours to the yellow that seems to be taking over the garden. And tree lettuce. Has anybody ever grown tree lettuce before? If they have, let us know what they were like. Do they grow, I don't know, do they grow big? And more importantly, is it worth sowing them? What do they taste like? I'm going to put a couple in, but I'll see what the comments come back like. If they're all good and they're nice and tasty, I'll maybe put some more in. Now, I got this compost out last night. We went to a local builder's. We don't actually get many, we haven't got many garden centres around by us. We have a Wix, a B&Q, a home base a few miles down the road, but no actual proper garden centres. So the different varieties of compost that is available to me, it's quite limited. But I see this and it was on special, so I thought, well, if it's on special, I'll try it anyway. And it was Wix's, not multi-purpose, peat-free, completely peat-free. And you can actually tell it's not woolly, but it's got a woolly feel to it. I've mixed some perlite in. I've put a little bit of fertiliser in there as well, only minimal, because although it says it's got 6 weeks feed in it, you never can tell. And it was quite dry in the bag as well when I picked it up. It wasn't wet, like it holds the moisture. So I think I'm going to have to be very careful when I do the watering. Now, the sunflowers, I'm going to do 15 of each variety. That's 45 plants. That seems a lot of sunflowers. But what I don't put in the garden will go over the allotment. Although I do need to be a bit careful. I have heard that you shouldn't put sunflowers next to vegetables for some reason. Apparently it's something to do with the nutrient requirement of the plant. So I'll need to be a little bit careful of that. Now, as far as the flowers are concerned, this year I haven't had a lot of luck whatsoever. Germination's been very slow. Some haven't come up at all. Something's been eating my zinnias that I had. I think it was about 18 zinnia plants in there. They was all about that big, and half of them are gone. So I think I must have a slug of a snail hiding away in there somewhere. I've now moved the tray anyway, so I'm going to re-sow some more of them. And I think what doesn't help is I've had that dreaded fungus gnat, which has devastated my peppers. I'm going to have to re-sow them. I know it's in April. I managed to salvage some plants, but I'm going to re-sow them anyway. The weather's glorious. It's nice and warm, so they should germinate a lot quicker. And hopefully we should get a better germination rate. Right, so that's the giant sunflowers done. I think I've just got enough time to get the other 2 lots of sunflowers done today, and then I think I'm going to go and cut the grass while the weather's so good. So it's Easter weekend this weekend as well, by the way, which is all good. And as it stands at the moment, I've got 4 days off. I've got no work over Easter at all, which is brilliant. It means that I can get over that allotment. I've got a big list, as long as your arm, that needs doing for me to catch up. The parsnip bed needs sorting out. I've still got the row of potatoes to put in that I didn't put in the last time I was over there. I haven't been over there since. So yeah, loads to do. Busy times. But there is 24 hours in a day. I suppose you could dig the allotment in the night time if you've got the right sort of lighting. So anyway, I'm going to get these in, go and cut my grass, finish my cup of tea first. So until the weekend, when I'll be over the plot doing more little seasonal jobs and hopefully some planting and sowing. So till the weekend, take care, keep the comments coming, and thank you very much for all the new subscribers. Well, I've picked up a few on the way. I don't know, one thing I have found though, just quickly, that there's only certain people that you can find out who are subscribed to your channel. It comes up a total amount, but then there's only people that have registered with YouTube that show up on the account. So all you mystery subscribers, thank you very much. And thanks very much for all the thumbs up as well. It's all very much appreciated. So take care. I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.